my spinning ring. Sal, you need to load up my stream once I start streaming. You need to see this. It's fucking insane.
Okay.
Multiple linked ships of the same mass.
This is untrue, Arsenio. Because one ship has more mass than the other one now. My main ship actually has more mass than the ship docked to it.
It sounds like you when we were playing before.
Well, yesterday my docked ship, my ring that rotates, had more mass than my mothership, or my main ship.
Did you finally give it enough power for your sniper rifles? Oh, jeez. Are you ever going to give it enough power?
Oh, yes. Yeah. That shall be accomplished today.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, excuse me. Good. Ugh.
I think my ship would be more interested in destroying those planets. But we shall see. I definitely want to put some smaller craft on there for sure.
How do I change my offline picture?
Well, if you grab a fork and you stick it in an electrical socket, godly.
And it didn't happen.
Why would you do that?
It is creative we're talking to.
Obviously,
I guess.
joking.
Man, I've known some people in my life.
Creative is one of them.
I know what you're talking about.
Creative is special. We know.
Why are my PNGs not working?
Why can I not get this corner down?
I have so many banned chatters. Hang on.
Haha, success.
Are you sure?
I have 42 banned chatters.
I'm sure enough.
Gosh damn.
Aww. I didn't. I forgot to set my symmetry mode. Dope.
We do that all the time.
Uh-huh.
Is my stream frozen, guys?
No. It's showing that you're still moving on mine.
Okay, yeah, it seems to be frozen on my end, just making sure.
Alright, there we go. Got that working.
You probably didn't. You think you did, though.
See,
Haha!
Eureka?
First part of my ship is sort of completed.
yay!
Eureka? I looked at chat and I put it in the wrong place. Thank you, Arsenjo. It's gonna be a long process with this thing. Hey, Creative, do you remember my Happy? The Happy one?
Happy what?
My Happy build?
Nope.
I have, Arsenjo. Are you familiar with the Protoss? No one seems to know what the freaking Protoss are.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what they are.
Protoss-style cruiser.
You'll have to back out a little. I can't tell what you're at right now, though.
Very basic, and I definitely intend to like go back and like change a lot of it. If I haven't mentioned it before, which I'm sure I have, I'm still very new in building, so a lot of this is going to look really bad until it's done, and then it will look fantastic.
There you go, Arsenjo.
Yeah, that does look very basic.
Patience, though, and it will look fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the start of it. You know what I mean? Because you said StarCraft, it does look... It is getting there.
No. No, it's even you. Actually, this part doesn't matter if it's even or not.
Yeah, mine's still a shell, so... It's pretty much all it is right now. It's like the wireframe.
One day I would like to be a pro, but today I know that I am still working at it.
How's that?
Be like Saber.
Hey, if I could be like Saber, cool. I bet that fool gets mad play at the clubs.
Oh. He gets on alright. He has to.
I think this is a little too wide.
That's definitely what she said.
There's no such thing as too wide.
Hey, Airsoft. How you doing, buddy? What happens if we put light there?
I'd say I'm about a tenth of the way there, man. Like, I want this ship to start here, and then like go all the way here. This ending block is kind of my my marker for how far I want it to go. And then there's the whole interior I've got to design, which, as you can tell, I haven't really started. Yeah.
If you haven't already, the better than multi-twitch link is here. There you go.
Okay.
This is
What?
StarMade.
Everything can be fitted. You make it. Hint, hint. Yeah.
That was a pretty powerful laugh. It's Mandark. You guys remember that show, Dexter's Lab?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm back. What's happening, y'all?
What's happening?
Horst, what's up?
Nothing.
What's up?
I've done a lot of going back and re-editing to kind of smooth out my ship here, but it's really starting to take a nice shape.
I got my wireframe done, I think. Of the outside, so to speak. Or I hope so, anyway.
My chat for Nova Stream isn't coming up on Khadgar, but the other two of you are fine. I hit reload, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna reload everything.
Yeah, it will.
That's not what I want to do.
Oh, come on now. That.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Is 2?
Wise.
Is now.
Is there a way I can tell Twitch to just always load chat in dark mode?
Yeah, just click in the settings. That doesn't look right.
Also not what I wanted to do.
Gonna thin out the top here.
There.
There we go. I can see all three of your chats. You
I'm
know,
hoping
like,
it's gonna
see
be-
all three videos.
I'm hoping it's going to be pretty big, honestly. Every time I've taken on a really big project, I've kind of just given up in the middle of it. So this one I'm really hoping to see through to the end. I want it to be really big. Not quite like one of those titans or juggernauts you'll see running around, but something that'll scare people when it warps in.
Or to make them laugh hysterically.
You do keep making me think about the old Protoss carriers, though.
Yeah, they are.
It's kind of what I'm going for. This is actually going to have interceptors on it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. How are you gonna get them to work right, though?
AI, dude. At least in the old school StarMade, I could basically make AI ships roam the sector. I figure I could just dock them onto the ship too.
Oh yeah, Boris, I'm kind of replacing most of my force fields with ice right now.
Jesus Christ.
Really? Did you really need to replace them all with ice?
Not ice crystals, ice.
Oh, ice. Okay.
Does that make it better?
Ice diffuses light. Though I like putting what I picked up from Saber and Raven and the gang is putting force field to directly behind ice up against it actually creates a really nice diffused color. And I saw one of Dalmon's ships last night where he used charged circuit but spaced out very specifically behind the ice, and it had a really nice look about it as well.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is the ice was nice.
See, I have to get this on mine. I want a green glow around the edge, and right now all I got is this crappy. All I got is the show is for this crappy ship.
You could try putting a green charge circuit behind a layer of ice.
Yeah, I might have to replace the glass with ice then.
I was thinking about it long. That actually was something I wanted to do. Just kind of disconnected on there, but just hanging off of there. So we'll see when we get to this portion. What I think I'm going to do is kind of get a general exterior going on, and then I want to start working on some embellishments and some style, you know.
Make it pretty.
Yeah, even if it's not that close to completed, because I feel like if it's just a little pretty, then I'll feel better about it, and then I'll just keep working. What?
I had symmetry on reflecting over the accent.
Did someone mess up?
Well, shit.
It's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna work though.
Well, let's fix all of that.
I need to come up with a different idea. For a green glow around the edge.
Oh, that's handy. 3 twitches in one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Also, Will, if you're not already, that is the better than multi.
I just bumped it, bro.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
No
I
worries.
thought you were my bot
Oh.
since it has my name in it and it
I
like
am your
highlights
bot.
in red.
I'm your bot.
Salad, what are you working on there? That looks pretty crazy.
The arrow, they'll go.
Yep. The arrow.
Okay.
The arrow from Arrow as a space ship.
I won't lie. Its proportions look weird, but I really want to see what happens with it.
Yeah, I think as it comes together, it's gonna look really cool. That's in its current state. It's a little funky, but I can see the coolness coming out. But I mean, it's
I probably
framing,
fucked
you know,
up something,
It's
but
gonna be like that.
we'll see what happens later on.
Well, you figure I built the inside first, like the inner arrow part, and then I'm building on top of that. Because that's technically how the arrow was in the first place. Was there's an inner one and then an outer. Well, I think yeah.
Why is this block missing?
So basically, I've built a lot of stuff that I don't need to actually even have in it now, but it still looks kind of cool.
Okay, cool. Khadgar does give me a button to refresh individual videos. If only it gave me a button to refresh individual chats, man.
Right?
You can do, I don't know. Anyways, alright. Let's see here.
Just gives up on giving me advice. Yeah, never mind.
Well, that would mean I would have to, like, tab out of StarMade and, yeah. You know.
Effort.
Yeah. I want to get at least part of this done. It's like one of those builds that keeps going.
Yeah, and as far as how long this ship is gonna be, Will, I really have no fucking clue. We're basically just gonna keep on building it until it reaches Titan class.
Alright. Yeah, because most of this stuff is actually going to be torn apart and put back together, because I plan on using rails and stuff to actually have things move. Which is not going to be fun, because then I'll have to rebuild everything all over again.
I've had to do that so many times already. It's not even funny.
No, it's not.
Rebuilding everything, I mean.
Alright.
I covered all of this in ice. No, that's just a bad idea.
You think?
That made it like a bajillion times brighter. And I'm like, no, we don't want that. Stop.
I know, like I said, your ship's greatest tactical defense is creating blindness.
Yep. Well, that's weird. If you look at it this way, you don't see the ice, but if you look at it overhead, you do. Trippy as fuck.
Probably have to expand out these sides
But yeah,
more.
of course, you have the stream up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this gigantic ass ring. I'm gonna have it like dome in the back and have like, or not really dome, but like kind of like rounded off like a donut, kind of, and have flames coming out of that.
Damn.
Yeah. That's gonna be huge. And then I kind of want to have like an arm coming off of this. Gigantic. Okay, so now that we're working on this main part again, we can. The x-axis is that.
Alright.
I actually really like that idea. I'm gonna play with that once I get to that stage.
Oh. Hang on, Arsenio. Is there no easy way to... Hang on. Is it slash mod or exclamation mod?
Get back, Darcingio.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to redo the whole edges again.
What's the toggle UI command again? Do you remember?
Tab G.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Is 2,
Is 3.
4.
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't wait to actually get the toaster circuit domed and really under construction.
Right?
Need to go over to
Can we design our own little, like, racing cars too?
Okay, I apologize if server lag happens. I forgot I pulled all the power modules out of the shift and I got too close to the circuit and I'm now crashing into the planet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Raggy.
Myself no click through it, no click through it, so yeah, my bad, y'all.
You did it on purpose.
Yep.
I need to put some power in this, for the love of God.
Unbroken on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to rework the power reactors, so I pulled them out. Then started doing a bunch of exterior stuff and forgot I pulled all the power out.
Mm-hmm. Excuses, excuses.
That's true.
It's true.
And how many people are gonna believe it?
Nobody.
These bars.
My slaves will. What? I didn't see.
Okay, I don't think the server crashed. I'm not sure how I no-clipped through the planet. But I did on my
Hacks.
screen. Yeah, hacks. I got them hacks, bro.
That click though. Don't look so good when it's done.
Yeah. You guys are a lot closer to being done than I am. That's for sure.
No. So, I'm trying to build a Titan class ship. Alright. Do you know how big my ship is right now? Like, have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My ship right now is at 8,500 mass. A Zeus class, the minimal size for Zeus is 100,000 mass.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, 11 to 12 of my current ships would equal a Zeus class ship.
Hmm. Yeah,
Don't
this
forget,
is...
though, that as you fill out more power shield and weapon systems within the craft, it will increase its mass.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily all about size in meters as you continue to expand.
Yeah, because this one right now is already at 4K in mass. So... And it's only, what, 174 by 161?
Well, my little Korvac shuttle must have gotten knocked off my planet, like, because I saw something moving on my HUD. And now it's, Over 1,000 meters away.
You're losing ships again.
I am indeed.
I'm just like in awe that you can lose that many ships.
They're just cores.
Mm-hmm.
Sure they are.
If you're losing cores, then I mean, what's to say you're not going to lose something else?
Like your dignity.
Well,
Or your virginity.
Oh my.
Okay.
alrighty then.
Just infinitely falling up my screen. Alright, I'm gonna
Relax.
destroy entity.
Or that.
That works too.
Why, thank you. I'm gonna actually do something with it, though, I promise.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, if only you hustled as hard as you hated.
How we're gonna so far in life? You don't even know.
At least he knows. At least he acknowledges it.
Yep.
Like, I'm pretty sure I would be, like, super rich by now.
Notice how nobody even acknowledges that.
What?
We're just letting you dream, that's all.
Is that what you mean by, like, right behind it? And then have this here? What do you mean by the force field right behind the glass? Because I did that and it looks weird.
The nice part is when you do that, you can also tie it into a switch system in your ship and cut your glow and turn your glow off.
Mm-hmm.
When it's force fields, the force field,
How
because
could
the force
that?
field can be activated. Use charge circuit or crystal blocks, you obviously don't have that option.
Yeah, no. I should use force fields for mine. That way it can be turned on and off.
The issue in your case is we don't have any green force field.
Yep.
You do have the green light bricks, so maybe if you space them back a little bit or behind a block or something from
The corner.
you would be able to then toggle it on and off. And the only way to find out is really to test the different light emitting sources and see what they all look like at what distance behind that ice. You
Yeah.
can also use ice rods hidden behind the ice.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I'll test that out after.
Oh no. This guy's off. Gots to edit this guy. There we go. Done fixed it.
I was thinking about maybe adding like a planet cracker on it, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, especially on this test server, because I wouldn't be able to test it because planets would crash your server.
This is true.
At some point I should probably just do a server restart, but I don't want us all to have to save all our shit and repossess. I mean, I have 3 sectors with bases in them that I'm building, you know?
Well, start saving now. Because if you wait any longer...
There's admin force save commands and sector export commands, and then of course the blueprints, but
Because the longer you wait, the more people are going to build.
that's true. It's just our small group though, so it's not too terrible.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Well, still, the longer you wait, the more people are going to build. So it's like, get it done now. You don't have to worry about it later.
As long as we all stay away from planets, though, we're okay. So, there's that.
Can you not just change the planet size down?
Without a full server reset.
Just do a command wide that destroys all planets.
Uh-huh.
If only there was that command.
Might be able to make a mod to do it.
I'm quite sure, though, that that would probably crash things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But when you reload the server, everything would be so much smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, only when you're near planets. I mean,
There would be no planets.
Optimize this in any other way.
There would be no planets.
Okay, yes, true.
So, how would you be near a planet?
Oh, there's no ice wedges? What is this?
Yeah. Oh no. I thought you
Um,
crystal.
So,
I was
both
like,
Raven
there
and
is.
Delmont have been demanding ice switches from Schema, the lead developer. Delmont has even offered to strip pole dance for Schema 6 hours a day, every day, if he gets ice wedges.
That is commitment.
That is commitment, and I mean, you saw Delmont's ships last night. If he's serious about ice wedges and demanding them from Schema, I feel that maybe we will actually get them.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed on that one, bro. But in the meantime, we don't have them. Wish we did.
Should I wrap this blue stuff all the way around my ship?
Wrap it, be safe.
Gilza, what do you guys think?
I'm looking.
It goes a lot further, so I don't know. I mean, depending on the lines you're following, if you're gonna do like a full ring or something, I could see that working. But I like the subtlety of just it being accent lines as well.
Yeah, if you do too much,
I will keep the lines than just accent lines, because I want to do some more of this gold plating.
Server under heavy load. Hmm.
oh, away.
Are we good? OBS just crashed. Like, oh no.
Why'd you do it then?
Why'd I do it? Blame someone. Wait, how did I do that over there? That was...
I want to do something with this area right here.
I've been doing some tweaking on my ship that I've been working on the last few days. Putting off the work I need to be doing on my station. Yeah, my racetrack station. Here, I guess I'll post it to, well, I'll just post it to TeamSpeak, and then I'll put it in Nova's chat, or I'll put it in all your chats. I gotta get link slap, don't link slap me! Yeah!
Well, you're modded, so...
Oh, okay.
you should
Fair
link
enough,
slap you.
fair enough. I'll keep an eye out for them spam bots then.
Usually I don't get spam bots.
Because the email verification thing.
Maybe.
Maybe it. I mean, that's the only thing I don't have checked on mine, and I, you know.
There, I just made it simple. I just modded you. I'm too lazy to.
Well, thank you, sir. And I meant to tell you, if you're gonna be streaming with the Toaster folks and want our copy of our overlay or whatever, I'd be happy to get it for you, get it to you, or give you access to it.
Yeah, we'll see. Cause
You.
You haven't been around that long. I'm not trying to force it on you. I was just saying.
no.
It looks like
You'd
right
be
now.
available.
Yeah.
Thanks, Will. A couple people have commented. I've gotten Star Wars, Star Trek, and Battlestar Galactica in the things that people have said it reminds them of. And I mean, those are 3 of my favorite sci-fi franchises, and 3 of the biggest sci-fi franchises of all time. So it's cool. No objections.
Oh, I did this all wrong. Dang it.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
I did it all wrong. I'm like, why is this not looking right? It's not gonna match up. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, 1 block off. 1 block. That's all it is.
It's always that one goddamn block.
Yep. It's like,
Well, guys, watch the fucking swearing, okay? PG. Keep it PG.
My fucking bad, bro. Let me watch my language so I don't assault your cunt.
Okay.
awesome. Oh, jeez.
This is one of the many reasons my stream is rated mature when it is online.
Will I get in trouble if I don't do that?
Most people I've seen don't set the rating to mature, so I don't know that it really matters, but I like to.
Twitch really doesn't give a shit unless you're talking about, like, porn or something.
And then they, like, really big give a shit.
Unless you have it set to, like, mature. And they're like, okay.
And yeah, well, the majority of the white on the exterior is the standard armor, and you're right, there aren't really lines between them, so it needs a very smooth look. And I normally have always in the past, there weren't mass differences between the blocks, there were cost differences until the big combat update, so I used to always build with heavy armor, which had the lines. So I've been very used to the bricks with the lines in them, and so it's kind of throwing me off about this design because I have all this smooth texture area, and I want to break it up. I want to do something with it. I don't know what to do, but it's coming together well. I mean, I have my qualms with the design. It's coming along okay. Are you singing Mariah Carey, bro?
Shut up.
Does that mean you are singing Mariah Carey, bro?
No, I'm not.
Mariah, dog.
Nothing. I ain't into Mariah.
He's just jealous.
I have 80 minutes of Life is Strange music playing right now.
And thanks a lot. Thanks.
He's Alana's asking what the other streamers are. So do you
Let me
guys
get
wanna?
you the link again. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Boris will drop a link.
Boris, gotcha.
I'm not streaming today, Halam. I usually am one of the. I've slowly been becoming one of the top StarMade.
He is
daytime
like the
streamers.
streamer.
But today's my day off. I'm playing a bit. I just don't commit to a show on Sundays or Thursdays. But I was happy to help Novo get into streaming and help encourage Chris to get into streaming and happy to give Solid a place to hang out while he streams. So and be a part of it all. So even if it's my day off, I'm addicted to StarMade.
Yeah. So usually the people that I normally stream the game I usually stream is Factoro, and they're all kind of going, where are you? I'm like, sorry, I don't have to just stream that. I'm sorry.
Hey man, Factorio looked cool, but it's still not building your own massive spaceships and stations. You know?
Well, see, the Factoro, I'm actually part of talking with the developers and stuff on there, we actually have one of the developers in our group. So, I mean, it's one of only a few groups that I can really say that we're actually a leading edge of pretty much anything for the game.
Sure.
Oh, bitrate's too high for some people. I'm sorry. I guess my
What's up? DJS.
Sorry. I'll have to fix that later, because I think I had to, I had to increase it because I was using multi-streaming, the bitrate, so when it goes to the multi-stream it actually sends it properly. For some reason it wasn't. So, wait a sec. This ain't gonna look right.
I wish these blocks would glow less. I don't like the green that's coming out.
Ooh, how are you getting green?
Yellow and blue. The blue glow on the yellow blocks makes the green glow.
He's got yellow hole next to blue.
Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to get the green glow. That actually looks kind of cool, but I don't know if it'll work for my edge. Interesting.
Nice.
I'm on a multi-stream between 3 of the guys on TeamSpeak with me, DJ, so I'm having to refresh all of them constantly. So I'm not a good benchmark if I can see things smoothly. My answer is no, but it has nothing to do with their bit rates.
Yeah, because technically I can stream it like very, 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 very high quality, and I do that when I have transcoding. So
Choking on death.
but because I'm streaming StarMade, there's not many viewers watching, so yeah.
It's been steadily increasing, though, I feel like, lately.
Yeah, because it's like, when I'm doing the Factoro, I get probably about, I would say, I think the last stream I did was 50 or 60 watching.
Well, shit.
So,
Is that popular a game?
oh yeah, it is. StarMade is actually less than Factoro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I knew that, but yeah. Just didn't
But
know
of course,
that high.
well, you also got to remember that we actually promoted it a whole hell of a lot just to get where we're at. We did a lot of promotions on our own just to get the viewers. Plus, we have a lot of YouTubers that are in our group that are promoting it, that kind of stuff. So,
Sure.
kind of like a combination of a lot of different things just to get us where it's at.
Do I not have stuff and things placed out for this? I do not. Well, shit.
Don't do that. Draws too many flies, man.
I'm gonna do some interior work.
Gotta turn on my fan. Sorry if it's blowing in the mic. And I'll arrange it so it won't. Go.
God, this build is driving me nuts.
Right? That's how I feel.
Well, I changed the design instead of just normal 45 angle. I actually put it for the 2 up, or 2 and then 1 down, then 2, then 1 down. And because I'm trying to do a rounded edge on the whole thing, and it's killing me. I can't figure out. Trying to figure out how to make it look smooth without killing everything else.
Oh, I seem to be getting behind on my viewers here. DJ, are you talking about like when I'm changing the angle of the blocks? If so, you turn on the preview block feature in the options, and you hold control, and then you scroll your mouse wheel.
Yeah, left control for advanced build options, and those advanced build options will become your best friend.
Yeah, very much so.
Placing
And
multiple blocks at once, setting symmetry axes, being able to mirror blocks, being able to copy paste, being able to undo. I mean, dude.
I haven't got copy paste figured out. That
It's a little funky. It is a little funky, but once you get it down, dude, it is.
because I mean I tried to use it the other day, and I was like, all right, forget it. I just rebuilt what I was building, because I was building part of this, and I was just like, well, forget it. I'm just gonna copy paste part of it, and then we'll be good. Well, yeah, it didn't work out that way.
Rarely does.
Jim is streaming StarMade. Jim Morian?
Hmm?
StarMade on Saturday when we got three guys on our TS running it. That bastard. Jim Morian's one of the top Kerbal Space Program streamers, and he came to StarMade a couple nights ago on our and we were both very much enjoying his stream. But then he streamed Kerbal again all week, like we did not see him at StarMade. And I didn't hit him with a follow right away because I wanted to see him on StarMade a few times before I wanted to know that StarMade was going to be his regular thing before I followed him. I love Kerbal, but I'm not going to go watch a Kerbal stream. I think, no disrespect to the Kerbal guys, but I think I would get bored. Too bored.
Yeah, I just can't watch that one. I can't watch KSP at all. Just
I
doesn't.
enjoy the game, but I'd rather play StarMade.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like when I'm bored, I'll play it just to sit there and mess around with it. But yeah, it's not my game. As it is, the Factor O people are kind of pissed because I told them, I'm taking a break. I need to get away, and then they see me playing StarMade, and I'm like, this is my game. I've always went back to StarMade. It's like everybody has that one game that no matter what, they always go back to.
Yeah, I've kind of been that way with StarMade for a while, for sure.
And it's like StarMade is that game. I mean, I can sit in StarMade for hours and hours and just lose myself building stuff.
Totally understand, bro.
But you get into Factor O and you get into some of the other ones, yeah, you really can't. Alright, time to figure out how I'm going to do this and actually make it look decent. And copy and paste them, so to speak. So there's that.
I think I'm going to take a break for a while, guys.
Why would you do
I
that?
never really understood Kerbal, to be honest.
What'd you say, Nova? My bad, I missed it.
Oh, I'm taking a break for a while, guys. guys. I might not stream for a while. I might stream in a few minutes. I don't know, but either way, check out Borst or any of the other guys' channels. You know, whenever you get a chance, they always stream most of the time. And have a wonderful day.
Well, I think I've got it repeatable. Yay! But I don't know how good it's gonna look.
Yay. Thanks, Toaster Borst.
Oh yeah, you know it, bro.
I'm really liking this ship so far, but I'm gonna smoke some cigarettes on it. Chill. So I'll see you guys.
Let us know if you're back and I'll update the multi-Twitch links again. I guess it's gonna be on TV Speak, so we'll know.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.
Later.
Later, bro.
User left your channel.
Okay, that... I don't know. What you guys think about that? That just doesn't look right.
Alright, now shall remove new team node.
Yeah, I already hit your channel with the updated multi-Twitch link, bro.
Alright.
Oh, Jim's doing 24-hour stream? Damn. Jinx, you owe me a pop. Fucking black blocks, man. Gosh darn it.
I don't know. That might look okay.
Harrison G, are you watching Jim's stream right now? Because if so, you should find out if he's on in a server, you know, put a server up for the Kerbal folks. I'm just curious.
Let me... remove stream.
Mary. Never mind. Wife decided she could get it.
Sal, do you still talk to the developers of Robo?
On occasion, I haven't... I know Avo still probably does, maybe. But I don't... I haven't had time really to do much of anything.
Yeah.
Because, well, I actually... New job. I did move. So it's been a hectic few months.
For sure.
And with the move, I was like, forget it. I need a break from everything. And started playing, getting back into StarMade again, and people were like moaning because I was playing it. I was like, I don't care. I like playing my StarMade.
It's a great game.
So pretty.
And we'll continue this little part up here in a little bit. I want to start flushing out.
I wonder, does StarMade have any blocks that give you that metal look that I've seen in Space Engineers have? I don't think so. I don't think it does. I know what you're talking about, Will. Because I play Space Engineers too.
Where does this come out to?
That's one I just could not get into, man.
Yeah, I started playing it due to actually getting into building modular station systems. So, and from that it just kind of progressively got more and more.
Just wasn't into how modular the sandbox is in the sense that like I like designing my own hallways and weapon systems and so on and so forth, you know.
Yeah. Well, they included air and stuff in them now, but yeah.
It's probably because it's a better game. Will said it's weird that StarMade is more addicting than Space Engineers.
Yeah, because it's a better game.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, there is no explanation. It's just a better game, period. I mean, I'm sorry for all those Space Engineer players, but even I play Space Engineers. StarMade's like a whole heck of a lot better. You have more control. Yeah, it doesn't have all the fancy, like, air and all that junk, but, I mean, it's a better game.
I agree with Arson too. I think the mechanics are a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
As Will said, I do have more freedom in regard to the construction and what StarMade allows me to do.
This is true.
I mean, there's just more going on in the game at the end of the day. And I mean, let's look at, I'm building a massive skid racetrack. Like, is skid racing? You know, there's nothing like that in StarMade.
There's nothing.
There's no alien races. There's no, you know.
You mean in
no
Star...
aliens coming.
You know Space Engineers, right? No. You said StarMade.
Y'all know what I meant.
My drink is empty.
Get a refill.
I know I'm about to, but I don't think I have enough mixer, so it's going to be all rum now.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I don't know how I'm going to make this...
Yeah, that's true.
Shoot.
I'm up to 8.7 thousand mass. I'm getting there.
4.4.
Once I fill this outer ring with systems, it's definitely going to be a lot heavier for sure. Like right now, it takes me forever to speed up. So this new ring is probably going to have some more thrusters in it.
That might help you out a little.
Most of it's going to be for like shield and energy production, but let's see, how's the stream doing on OBS? Good, we actually don't have any drop frames. That's nice. Take a step back, 10G. That looks really cool. You can't do that. That's... Oh, it's gonna look so cool. Can't wait. I can't wait.
I need more wedging. I need more wedging, Captain.
Denied.
Kirk's just like, denied.
I do need to start making some StarMade memes, though.
Oh, for sure.
That'll be one. A picture of Scotty yelling, "It needs more wedges, Captain." I'm gonna go make that in a second here, actually. But I gotta be and check on wife because she just got a call from work.
Uh-oh.
You.
I think it's just a simple wedding pickup across town. It's just a matter of do I need to go as well. So yeah, be right back.
Well, wedges. People are giving you crap because you're not, you're putting more ice in there.
Say what?
People are giving you crap on your channel.
Oh, it's in here? Yeah. He's always giving me crap.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter, because once my ship is done, I can fly up to his ship and just destroy it, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what you're thinking anyway.
I mean... console. Well, does size really matter? We asked some college girls if size actually mattered for StarMade ships.
And their first question was, what is StarMade?
What is size? Is it 25,000 that I need to reach next? Hang on. I'm going to double check that really quickly. Yeah, Poseidon's 25 to 100,000 max. So 245 blocks on. Nice, nice. I'm pretty sure I'm like never going to be done with this ship. I'm just going to keep adding more and more and more and more onto it.
That's usually how the ships go that we build. You really never finish them.
Especially Boris builds.
Yeah. I mean, how many ships have you built and actually finished?
3.
That you've never added anything more to them? Or made any revisions?
3.
Mm-hmm.
My first ship, my asteroid, and my angry bullfrog. Take a look at this. Oh, that's the Imperator. what's that, like, max 30, 40 blocks width?
I'm
Something
back.
like that? Welcome back, Boris.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, this front
60?
is not working out the way I hoped. Looks cool, but it's not the way it's supposed to look.
That could be done as well, Ursinge. Yeah.
I wonder where my center of mass is on this ship. Actually, it's moved up a lot more than I thought it would. Last time I checked, it was like way back here. That's nice. I wonder if center of mass also takes into consideration like your docked ships and like their center of mass and stuff.
I don't know how complicated it gets.
We're gonna just start building off the front of this donut, gigantic donut. Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finally finished.
Gotta redo this whole front end. Spent pretty much all of last stream building this front end and gone.
Nah.
Alright. Now we rebuild this front end again.
Yeah, we're more builders than we are fighters, to be honest.
Well, there are a couple that are actually fighters that built stuff to fight. But I think most everything is pretty. That's... I think it all boils down to that, doesn't it?
I think everything just boils down to the amount of ice crystals you have, to be honest.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Yeah. If you don't have enough ice crystals, then it's just not worth it.
Ay, ay, ay. I guess we shouldn't have expected anything less.
Nope. You shouldn't have. Yeah, after a certain point, the way you arrange power blocks doesn't really matter, though. Like, if you have an absurd amount of power blocks, it doesn't matter.
There's a curve you hit like 1.1 million or something that just throws it all at the window.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's 1.3, I think, now.
Somewhere up there.
Yeah. Once you hit that,
Per sec or total
yes.
storage?
Storage, I think, I can't remember where the cap is for storage. But once you have...
In the end, storage would be much more effective than per sec. Because if you have enough storage, you can just, like, kill something, and then as long as you kill it, it doesn't really matter what your power per sec is. Granted, it should probably still be high, but
Yeah.
if you have like a trillion storage and you only have like 100,000 a second, you're probably going to destroy whatever you're fighting before it would matter.
His mic is picking up the clicks.
Sorry.
I don't know.
It's cool. It was just getting very repetitive. I figured I should let you know what was happening.
Yes. Once I get into that flow, I don't even pay attention anymore. Usually I pull my keyboard away and everything else, but this time I was like, nope, I didn't do it.
That's what I'm talking about. Plop that shit down. Yeah. For sure, man.
Say what?
Will says he's getting better at building a pretty ship, but building a functional one is another issue.
That happens.
Yep.
That's the problem with that smaller speedster fighter I've been working on is getting the look down and then getting enough power out of it to run the systems you want in it in a small space. I kind of find it easier with giant ships and Titans and stuff. I can fit whatever I want in there, man.
Boris, when you're warping, like when you're charging your warp, that calculates based on how much mass your ship is, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Mass versus jump modules. The
Mm-hmm.
more jump modules you have, while you will charge faster, it will cost you more power. Uh-oh, and you have competition now. Aside from Jim Mori and Chris the Nightbringer's on working on a battle cruiser. Apparently.
Jeez. They're all coming
Does
up.
someone want to contact Chris to see if he wants to hop in the multi-stream?
I could ask him. I'm on his team speak right now. Just give me a second. I gotta replace the blocks I just deleted.
Yeah, because technically if we use the multi-stream, each viewer counts as another viewer per StarMade overall, per each channel that it's multi-viewing.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Everybody gets one view from everybody that's watching the multi-stream. So it actually increases. It's the same thing we use for Factoro. It's how we got so many people watching it. Views. There was only 50 people watching overall, but we had multiple people watching multiple streams, so it actually increased the viewer count, which gave us more transcoding.
Does StarMade have any plans to add a warp drive like Star Trek?
Jump drives.
Yeah, jump drives,
Warp gates.
warp gates. I mean,
There's talk of some kind of teleportation system being added, or matter transit system. For beaming astronaut ship to ship or ship to station. But I just read something about that on the forums and said it was being discussed and considered, and they're putting something together. I mean, who knows what's going to happen there, right?
mm-hmm. Because, I mean, the teleportation of people, I would want... I mean, they already have everything for ships.
Do they?
Oh, you talked to him?
No, I hadn't talked to him yet. I just figured I'd go ahead and add him in. There's not even a build going on over there yet, but some of my regulars are already in that channel. Like I see Chanel Beer over there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let me click on that one. Oh, someone talking in here. Nope. There.
I also figure he might start revving the multi-stream as some of the viewers that were watching went in there and told him that they were sent by y'all. So. Yeah, I hadn't talked to him about it yet. I don't know Chris as well as I know Saber and Raven. Fortunately. Getting there. Getting there with all the, several of the devs and,
back screen. Oh. The transition did not totally break that time. That's great.
multi-pass.
I had to start up StarMade because I didn't do that before I started the stream, which is usually
Wow. I wish he was in TeamSpeak, because that would make it so much easier, because I can't listen to him.
He's on his team speaks. They have their own. I don't know why they've been coming over here and hanging with us on ours so often, but it's cool that they have, for sure. But yeah, he's not streaming yet either. He's just got some graphics going around on his screen. Pre-show or some shit.
Yeah, he just said something about, I usually start StarMade before I start the stream. Oops, no. I did it again.
Oops.
It's like I keep putting the wrong blocks down for... My whole system gets jacked up because I forgot to put the right blocks.
Shoot.
Bang.
Okay, so 3 can 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I can count.
Aha! I can count.
He's lying, he can't count.
Yeah. I try to count, and it just doesn't work sometimes.
Sometimes?
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Technically, this That.
Oh, did it again. Ah.
You know what? This is too much work. I'm going to design this a different way.
Not as many crystals.
And the interesting part, I can listen to his stream.
Yes, you can.
because I'm listening to y'all on TeamSpeak.
Exactly.
It's like I'm on your recycled audio. So that works.
We just can't. So you can tell us what he says.
I think he is working on a new show. He's literally harassing him in his chat, being like, "Why can't you make a Death Star?"
Are you sure you can't make a Death Star? His ships are like empty. There's like nothing in that one.
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna outline this in white, I think.
You think? You don't know?
Let's do crystals.
Yeah, huh? Yeah. I was waiting for it.
Let's just replace everything with crystals. Right now.
You haven't already?
Everything on the server.
I think someone might get a little upset about that one.
I don't see why. Death Star or Borg Sphere? That's the question.
He expressed me in a little jelly that everyone but him was on our TeamSpeak last night.
What, he is?
No. He was like, apparently I need to come hang out on your TeamSpeak sometimes. It's everybody else freaking hangs out there and I haven't yet.
Yep.
Should I mention even the new people are hanging out in there? Yeah. Well, not really new, but it's just been a long time since I've been on, well, anything for StarMade, I should say.
Yeah, I definitely think we hold the majority for StarMade streamers on our community. We may not be like the biggest people, but the majority of the people that stream StarMade are part of the community.
No, solid that's hanging with us and
Oh, wow. Wow.
That looks so trippy when I'm backing out. It looks like it's loading.
I think I just figured out the front end of this thing.
I think I just figured out the quadratic formula of the universe.
Thing is freaking huge.
Just like... Yeah, that's what I'm doing over there. because you are.
Uh oh, I'm missing that chat.
Makes you trip on drugs. Like, those blocks over there shouldn't be visible. But they are. Just because of the way the camera loads.
That's not red, that's orange. Wow.
Is that the block we want? Next block. Where's that facing? That's this face like this. There we go.
He is doing another Eve shift.
Hmm?
Chris is doing another Eve shift right now.
Oh, jeez.
The cyclone, I think, I don't know, I'm not into Eve, so I can't say. It's just, I think it's funny Arsenio called that shit.
He's into Eve a lot, though.
A lot of people are.
And that's probably why he's getting people viewing. I mean, that's one reason why.
It's a good strategy, man. Any exposure for the game is good in my mind. I want it to succeed, so.
What, Eve?
No. StarMade.
Oh, so you're saying you don't want Eve to survive?
I don't give a fuck about Eve.
Okay, at least we're clear about that. Okay.
Yes.
At least we're on the same page.
Eve is just like a job. Like, yeah, that's the best way to put it. Eve is a job.
Mm.
Oh no.
What?
Symmetry was never turned back on.
Oh no.
Oops. Sounds like me.
We're like the worst at that, aren't we?
I did the same thing earlier when I first started.
It's a StarMade thing, bro.
Yeah. Especially when you're dealing with these kind of ships, it's just like, oh, really? Then you have to go back through. Either you have two options. You go to the other side and you build whatever you built on the other side. Or you delete what you built to rebuild it again.
Actually, I did something way faster the other day, and I was so proud of myself before I went and deleted everything or tried to mirror what I'd done on the other side.
What?
Made a giant selection area, copied the half of the ship I did right, then removed everything and pasted the half of the ship I did right with symmetry on, thereby reflecting it across the axis.
I still have...
It's fucking glorious.
Alright. For the copy and paste, you have to make a selection. So if I'm only able to select up to 10, a 10 by 10 by 10, then
Single player?
yeah.
Okay, you can go into your single player, your folder files,
Mm-hmm.
and the same config file you would use for a server, you can use for your single player game. And so basically, I can tell you what file to go into, and you have to scroll down and look for player build area, but you can set that to like 100 yourself, and you'll have 100 instead of 10 to work with.
Yeah, and see, I tried to find that file, and I couldn't find it. Worse
Yeah,
crap.
I'm happy to help. Arsengio's done it very recently. I've done it a couple times and seen it, and Chris got spam butted.
Nope. Oh wait, no, I don't want that one there.
And it's really funny that StarMade, they were getting a lot of spam bots, but like the Factoro, when I was streaming that, we never got really any spam bots. And we had, what, 50, 60 people watching?
Joined your channel.
Uh-oh. Who joined?
I did.
Who's that?
I was gonna say, I think Nova might have returned. He may be returned to us slightly baked.
No, I'm not baked.
No? Oh, well, that's
Drunk?
If I were in California,
No.
I'd probably be baked.
I try not to smoke during the weekends because my mom's home and she doesn't like the smell.
No, that's fair.
Usually I smoke in the afternoon or late at night.
Got really good at toking when I lived with my mom back in the day. I would burn a little incense and I would ghost all my hits, like hold them in until I exhaled no smoke, which only made me more ripped.
Yeah.
I'm out of incense, unfortunately, although maybe I'll make a
Right.
sploof.
I'm guessing that is the dryer sheet thing that I have also heard referred to as a doom tube over the years.
The dryer sheet and paper towel roll, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And people wonder why in StarMade ships are not built a whole lot. Because it takes you like years to build freaking ships if you want to build them properly.
That will look really nice, yeah.
Seriously.
Not to keep talking of the reefers, but man, I can't wait to have my medical card. I just would so prefer a little bit of ganja over, like, not sleeping well, or taking ibuprofen, or some Ambien, or that bullshit. I don't like pills, man.
So I have my rum.
Feel you, man.
See, if I drink, I enjoy like a glass of red wine with my wife in the evenings. My problem is if I drink too much, dude, I wake back up at like between 1 and 3 in the morning. Not like sick or anything, just it's like my body's finished metabolizing the sugar in the booze or something, and I wake up and I'm just wide awake. It's really weird.
See, I don't get hangovers, but when I drink, after I wake up the next...
That's why.
I am not always drunk, okay? Sorry. No, it's weird because when I do drink in the mornings, I wake up and I'm like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to go. My roommate hates me for it.
That's funny. But for a second, I thought you were literally talking about morning drinking, and I was like, bro, you may have a problem.
Oh no, my morning drinking.
Morning after.
Yeah, the morning after.
Morning drinking is fun.
It is fun. I did it this morning, matter of fact. But it is, of course, the weekend, so it doesn't really matter.
You don't feel as much like an alcoholic, at least.
Nope, not at
I
all.
think it comes down to how one handles their booze. There's a lot of people out there that just can't handle their booze, and that is a case of when they should not be drinking heavily.
Yeah. And I still have the same bottle. I bought a handle of Captain, and it's lasted me 2 weeks now. And I think this will be the last drinking out of it. So, I mean, I don't drink.
It's actually a barrel.
Shh. Nobody needs to know that.
Probably never know.
If it wasn't on cam, nobody knows.
Yeah, I prefer some red wine, a Cabernet Sauvignon, but
Well, we all can't be classic winos now.
Yeah, I know. The winos, my god. They're worse than the drunkos.
I've been making prickly pear margaritas lately too, though.
You're a margarita drinker? Man. Oh,
Might
Moved
expect
to Arizona from
has
Texas, you
gone
really
down.
can't be too surprised.
yeah, true.
What did you say? You have a wife, so you can't be too surprised?
I think he was mentioning the fact that he's basically honorary Mexican.
3 users have been banned from the team screen.
Hey, I'm Mexican, I can talk all the shit I want.
No, I said I had lived in Texas and now Arizona. Like, Ritas are a thing here, man.
Will says alcohol makes you more creative.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't
in
know if
that
I'm on
case,
that
That is
same
a lie.
page. Yeah. Definitely tones me down to an unhealthy degree. Maybe not unhealthy, but unhelpful degree.
No, it tones me down so I can think about what I'm building.
Turned down for what? I hate myself.
Good.
At least we're in agreement.
Did you start streaming again?
Nah, it's just too stressful.
Streaming is stressful?
Well, there's a reason I'm unemployed, bro.
I'm confused. How is it stressful?
I don't follow.
Yeah, neither do I.
No one got that.
I dislike people and talking to people.
Ah, yes, that would make a difference. But
I also dislike people talking to people, but I don't mind streaming.
Because I can just ignore chat.
Ban
Not
people from the
necessarily.
channel, or I do what I want.
No, I just ignore it completely. Then later on, when I'm actually in the mood to talk to people, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't see chat.
Will says a wife will drive you to drink.
Never mind. I got a good lady.
Phew.
Like boom.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mechanical keyboard.
I have a mechanical keyboard.
You've also notoriously been the other worst person in our community at that.
Yep.
What's mechanical keyboard? Like, it sounds self-explanatory, but I'm trying to imagine it, and it just seems like a typewriter.
How do you not know what a mechanical keyboard is?
He's been living under a rock.
No. For him to not know what a mechanical keyboard is, he is the rock.
That's actually a very good point.
It's the keyboard that makes clicky sounds.
Typewriter?
And it has large buttons, but it's not made out of metal usually. And you don't
So,
pull a lever that goes ding.
My current keyboard is so old that it is literally the monolith keyboard that the original map of CS Office had their computer keyboards modeled on. Like, I can search Counter-Strike CS Office keyboard and find you my exact keyboard. It is hilarious.
Alright, let's take an aerial view of everything I just built. See if it actually looks good. Oh, wow.
We already know the answer to that.
I know I look good. I'm just talking about the ship. That actually came out pretty good. I'm actually very surprised.
Am I close to the midway point yet? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's where I was looking at mine going, okay, am I even close to, like, done yet?
There we are. Okay. So now we just gotta place ice crystals all behind that. And then we have to do it for up here too.
Go figure. Ice crystals.
Try something like this.
Less ice crystals?
Actually, yes.
Oh my god, say it isn't so.
It isn't so.
There you go, what'd you do? Symmetry issue? I just pasted with the changes I've been making to my ship TL. Been tweaking just the exterior design a lot, trying to break up some of the all-white smoothness.
The person on your TV sound like you, sweet.
That's Chris the Nightmare.
Nice. See, I have to make my ship uber powerful, so that way when anyone mocks my ice crystals, I just blow them to smithereens. That's what's gonna happen. I want you all to know that, so.
Yeah.
You can either start
Come at me,
freezing
bro.
it now, or...
Come at me, bro.
Alright, I will. Don't worry.
I'll come at you with my arrow. How about that?
I could probably blow up your arrow right now,
Yeah.
because you don't have any systems on it.
There's some real talk happening.
Yeah, I have no systems on it. There are absolutely no systems on this. There is nothing. It is just... Right now, the skeleton.
What's it gonna be when you start building it?
Arrow.
The systems.
I'm built...
No, the fucking systems, you dumbasses.
Green arrows.
I'm done with all of you.
I have no clue what I'm putting in it for systems yet. All I know is I'm building the outside of it. My ships usually are shells that I just give other people to put their own systems in it. Cause,
You're that guy.
yep.
I'm thinking about uploading my like experimental radial salvage array and letting people build whatever ship they want around the mechanics that I built.
Or just tear apart your mechanics to see how it works.
Yeah, I guess they could do that too.
Reverse engineering.
God, I want to do this on rotator blocks. Could that work? This isn't the ship for it, but man, that would be cool looking.
Right. Either worship the ice crystals or be destroyed.
That is Creative's shipbuilding motto, yes. I make wedge memes, he makes ice crystal memes.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to get like the front face of this semi done. Like start working on the back side and have the flames coming out. And then put in the interior for this. Boris, once I fill my outer ring with like all power stuff and shit, how much mass do you think it's gonna be at? God damn it, I pressed X. Yeah,
I mean,
how
I
much?
can't guess how much mass it's gonna be. That thing's absurd.
Yeah, that's... Yeah... Mm-hmm.
Probably like 20-25.
It's bad when I gotta build from the other side because I can't see anything. It's like flip everything around just so I can build. Yeah, it's not gonna be looking identical to the arrow. Because this is not gonna... I didn't get the spacing right.
Redo it.
Hell no. Luckily I have saves, I think, of the middle section.
And these parts. Other than that, should be good. Tang. I did build that. Nice. That's safe. Boris, you watching the stream?
I need to refresh it. Hang on.
That's what I have right now. Yeah, my armor hit points is at 3.5 million. And structure is at 2.5 million.
Hmm.
So yeah. See? I completed the front enough to where okay, I'm gonna come back to it eventually.
Well, holy shit.
What?
Twitter rumors confirmed Turkey shot down a Russian jet that was on a bombing run to Syria.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's uh-oh. That's big uh-ohs.
That's gonna be some issues.
I'm sure Putin will have a statement tomorrow, and we'll have to see what happens.
Well, this isn't good.
I don't think is what he's gonna say.
Turkey was actually trying to bomb Russia. Just like, what? Shut
Well,
the
I
fuck
doubt
up.
he'll pull some crazy shit like that, but...
I think Putin's looking for a reason to get into war.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Russia. What do you expect?
It helps his popularity rating somehow. The Russians are that crazy, apparently.
The
Just
Russian.
here, you know, we do anything and people protest in the streets. We couldn't win a war if our lives depended on it.
Yeah.
China or Russia could straight invade the United States at this point, and our own people would be protesting any violence or resistance we tried to put up against them. I mean, that's a bit extreme of a statement to make, but y'all know that that's kind of...
That's what it
It's
is.
true.
Not saying it's bad. Again, as I was saying to you earlier today, Nova, you know, I think we are the most progressive nation in the world right now, and I'm kind of proud of it. The America bashing we get all the time annoys me, but people do take things too far.
No.
Never.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of, yeah. Russia's a different place, man. Invading, the Caucasus in Georgia or whatever, not Georgia, Ukraine, only made Putin more popular with his people.
Who
We
would have
pulled some shit
thought?
like that, man? If we went into Mexico and we're like, your cartels are out of control, all your people are coming over our borders, we're gonna come in and put our feet down, dude, our people would flip out.
No, they wouldn't flip out. They'd be like, conspiracy theory.
Hey, I love conspiracy theories.
It's a theory. A game theory.
That's very plausible and scares the crap out of people. So it must be false.
Of course.
That's just intense, though. That's now been, because somebody linked me that yesterday, but at the time it was just Twitter rumors about that incident happening. It wasn't actually being reported in mainstream press like Yahoo yet. So
Oh yeah, like Yahoo. Uh-huh.
Yahoo News is actually a reputable news source, guys.
Uh-huh.
It's more reliable than
Totes.
UK Daily Mail.
Yeah, get with the age, okay? Yahoo is not the best anymore.
I can say they were
Sucks.
the best.
Yahoo is the worst.
Let me
No,
see.
Bing.
UK
Bing is-
warmonitor.net, Twitter feeds, express.co.uk, and dailymail.co.uk. Those are the news sources that are linked in this article that I was linked.
Mm-hmm.
Can this be like one more we just stay out of, please?
I honestly think that Russia. Oh,
What?
we need all the heat taken off us we can get.
Right. But you know that we're gonna go to war because Russia, like, tried bomb Syria.
So far, we've been backing down and kind of letting Russia take the initiative. But the problem is we keep seeing like reports on a daily basis that the Russians aren't just bombing ISIS; they're going after the rebel forces that have been combating Assad's forces. Which I don't think should have actually surprised anyone, but none of it's good. None of it's good.
Really? Like any of it's even close to being good in the first place?
No.
Nope.
Well, I mean, if Russia was launching all out initiatives against ISIS and we were just letting them kind of take the lead on it, that wouldn't be bad. I guess I wouldn't describe it as good, but it wouldn't be a bad thing. And I mean, the biggest problem in the conspiratorial sense, I don't know what the fuck's really going on anywhere. I'm not there. I only know what the media feeds me, and 90% of our media in the United States is owned by the same 6 fucking companies.
I'm starting a fund for a nuclear bunker.
Okay, who is that?
That's
sweet.
cute.
All of a sudden, the random, I'm starting a fun. It's like, whoa. Brain just died on me here. It's like, someone spoke and hasn't spoken for a while.
Chris the Nightbringer's flipping out about not knowing who Chris the Sandwich Bringer is. That's hilarious. There you go, Q. That's the U.S.'s leading real estate company that sells decommissioned government missile silos and underground communication structures.
Nice.
God damn.
I might have already had them bookmarked.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
my grand that when she sells her house, she just needs, instead of like giving us giving us an inheritance, she just needs to buy us a nuclear bunker that we can go to when the world
Better
goes to
some
shit.
land. Some land out in the boondocks.
Boondocks.
I'll be glad when I get the stupid shell of this thing done. That way I can actually start making it look pretty. It's like the hardest part.
Never.
Yeah, the hardest part of building this stupid thing is just building the core of it, so to speak.
The hardest part of building is building.
Yeah.
I place blocks and break them.
Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Pretty much. Is Chris the Sandwich Bringer inside Chris the Nightbringer's chat?
No, somebody just mentioned him. He was just like, I still don't know who that guy is. Then everyone agreed it was kind of funny that it was a mystery, and that it should potentially just be left that way.
Plot twist, it's me.
Right? I know you, though. You're not going to take the time to bring anybody sandwiches.
You're right. Like, let's be honest. You would never bring anyone sandwiches.
The front end it looks like a Star Wars or something.
Oh no, if I try to make those lines, it exposes logic.
Mhm.
God damn it.
And one of the bunkers goes for under 300k.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Dude, I actually saw a episode of Preppers. You know that Preppers show on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
I saw an episode of Preppers where the couple that runs that real estate company actually owns one of the silos and has been living in it since the 1980s. And they like take you down in their silo and show it off and blah blah blah. And they don't talk about the fact that they actually own and operate that real estate company. But when I was reading about silos later online, I was like, holy shit, these are the same fucking people. They did, however, mention in that episode that they bought the silo they're in like the early 80s, late 70s, and they literally got it for $25,000.
Mm-hmm.
So they clearly were like, holy shit, this is such a good deal, that they went and bought every other decommissioned government fucking property and now sell them, you know, and make bank, I would imagine. Well, I don't even have to imagine. They obviously make fucking bank.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously.
Yes. It's just awesome, that's all. Awesome for them, I guess. Not really us, but yeah.
Oh my god, my neighbors are so trashy. They're just yelling and
Move out of a trailer park, you wouldn't have that issue.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't even see a trailer park, much less
Yeah,
anything.
who buys the entire trailer park?
Oh, I was just. I can't even respond to that one. That one's just awesome. Oh. Wow.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Just. Okay. Back to whatever we were talking about, because.
I don't even remember anymore.
No, I don't either. Touche there. Touche. That was.
Yeah, but I don't know what Putin's gonna do tomorrow. That's... He can't go to war with Turkey, too. The Turkey's in the midst of a potential regime change, so maybe...
What's the regime? What's that?
Regime change?
Yes.
Someone else is coming into power
Yeah.
through whatever means necessary.
Arsenio may be able to enlighten us a bit in chat. He's been paying a lot more attention to what's been happening in Turkey than I have. He's been one of the ones keeping me appraised about it. He's the reason I know that there's, like...
Oh, no.
Whatever's happening there.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
So did you make your dome yet?
I'm just monkeying with this ship right now. So no.
So let's unset that. That's bad.
I'm basically doing a lot of like lines and little vents and things like that to kind of break up some of the solid texture areas on the ship's surface and like top and bottom. It just sucked a second ago because one of the big vents I cut had exposed like logic circuits, and I exposed like engine blocks and stuff like that for their texture, but I don't really want to expose logic circuits.
Hey Boris, how do you feel about me using jump drives for the exterior aesthetics?
You know, I've seen it done. We saw the Viceroy that that Raven did has exposed jump inhibitors in places for the aesthetic. So it just kind of depends on how it's used. You know, where you put it.
My ship is too long and tubular.
That makes sense, Arsenio. I kind of agree. Shooting the Russian jet down, though, I mean, now they were already having hard talk against the Russians flying through their space and stuff to go bomb Syria, but yeah.
I'll be right back.
How high do you have to fly to drop a nuclear bomb?
Blom?
Not get affected by
A nuclear blonde?
I don't know enough about that, bro. Sorry.
A nuclear blonde? Aren't all blondes nuclear in the first place?
Oh, damn.
I said blomb.
Blonde?
B-L-O-M-B. That's
Mm.
what I said. I didn't say blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Say mm-hmm one more time.
Mm-hmm.
You were kicked from the channel. You were moved.
Uh-huh.
Is he trying to move him out of the channel?
Yeah. He already kicked me once.
That's not very nice.
Oh, I gotta make sure my stream is actually...
Assigned.
I gotta make sure my stream is actually showing the right one. Oh, it just revoked it.
No, I upgraded your toast.
Oh.
No.
Alright. Alright, back to... Well, the front end looks like a Star Wars ship. I mean, that looks a little odd, but...
But now?
Oh, the front end of the ship that I'm building, it looks like a Star Wars ship. If you just take the front half.
Can I use logic to activate a force field?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can I build a massive block around my ship of force fields and then really quickly turn them on and off again, theoretically?
That would probably generate massive lag, and everyone would hate you.
So you're saying when I go into battle, I can just turn that on and everything will just start lagging?
If you want to get banned from a server.
Good to know.
Force fields are also just stylish doors. They currently have no force field effect.
You have 0 seconds. I didn't know that actually worked.
And you, anyway, you douche.
Hang on. I'll try and get it working, Will. Thanks for the follow, too.
You probably want to unfollow you now. It's like you keep timing them out.
Well, I'm not timing him out. My bot's timing him out.
Well, who runs the bot?
It's not me, it's my bot.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, the bot's timing him out.
Mm-hmm. And who's his bot?
Forrest, why do you upgrade his toast? He's being an ass.
So I don't have to downgrade yours for abusing people.
Ow!
Answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah. The logic is sound.
I don't see the point in that answer. I don't see the logic. Where is the permission thing? Settings?
Hey, Sinjio, I thought you said Jim was doing a 24-hour StarMade stream. Did he already give up? Throw in the towel?
Probably did.
'Cause that did not last long.
Fuck it. That off.
Quite sure I just checked all the active StarMade streams and it was just Chris, Saladin, and Creative.
Hmm.
Boris, I have 1,745 toast on mine. On my channel, not yours. But still.
I did.
I think I have it set to like 2 every 10 minutes or something like that.
He's playing Cities at the moment. Oh, he's just doing a 24-hour stream in general, not a specific game.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I think it would be smart to start filling this system, or like filling
Playing,
this area
man,
with
he's
systems.
playing fucking Cities and has 79 viewers. Is watching Cities that interesting?
Not really. Well, some people don't like StarMade, so I mean, you know, to each their own.
And they're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like Cities, man. I just.
Yay, it works.
Okay.
That was kind of okay.
That's
I got a new game a few days ago, and I didn't have time to play it then.
Nice.
I had time to play it today. And I tried loading it up about an hour ago, and it kept on saying, connection to Steam failed. Try reconnecting, and it wouldn't let me fucking open the game.
I just want Arsenio to, or I want you to know Arsenio says to fuck off.
I don't care.
That's
Right.
cool. Looking, that's pretty cool looking ship. Well,
He also says he's muting your pointless random butt.
Burn. It's probably because you come in the channel and you have random things unrelated to what we're all streaming and doing.
Yep.
Oh, I have to rework all the logic in this thing. I like that front ramp, but I'm also thinking, I'm almost just thinking about getting rid of it. I mean, that would mean I can't just land flat on a planet, but that's not a big deal, is it?
Nope.
I don't know, horse.
No, I don't think it is.
How many times are you gonna find a flat planet to land on?
Not that often. And I have the dock. Saw those universal docks Saber was talking about. I don't like them. They're ugly. I don't want to position Docker stuff like that.
Yeah, the ones that they showed in.
USD or UDS.
Oh, that's
or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I don't like those docks.
I almost like them. I mean, my issue with them is the way they put the rail docker in the corner right there, so that there's not smooth texturing. Like, it needs to be down one more block, or over one more block in the center, one above and one below, or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's like catty corner, and so with the wedge block, it just creates it. I don't like the way it makes the seams happen. So unfortunately, I will not be building any of those blocks on my stations or ships. Docks, I mean. Probably do my docks much more like what I actually have on this ship.
Not that much. Good.
Okay, well, front section is not bad. Actually going to do.
The UDS is ugly, dude. That's the problem, Arsengio, is it's a poor design. I mean, I understand perhaps it's efficient, but
What's UDS?
United Standard Docker or something like that. Unified Standard.
Yeah, they're trying to make it standardized or something, and it's
To create a standardized docking system between ships and stations, to where if a station has UDS docks, you already know what kind of dock to build on your ship, so that you can easily dock to that station. Like the concept, the issue is the way they place the blocks. Hang on, let me see if I can find a quick example to show you.
Oh my god, I have that stupid Boba Fett song stuck in my head.
I'm Boba, the Fett.
Fat. My backpack
Oh.
got jets.
I'm bound hub for Java HUD to finance inside my jet. I chill in deep space. My mask is over my face.
I hate you all so much.
I deliver the prize, I still never my eyes, cause my time I don't like to waste. Get down. I'm a question, wrapped inside enigma, get inside a slave
Okay,
one,
that's enough,
signal
that's
from
enough.
Endor to Hoth.
Oh my god! Wow.
I don't really know the song that well. I've heard it enough over the years that I remember it.
Yeah. Alright. I am calling it quits for now. I'm gonna go and see if I can scrounge up some food. So I will catch you guys in a bit.
How wide is this?
Dude, take it easy.
That's 25.
Farewell.
Have fun, stream. Everybody should head on over to creative.
Hello.
Well, no. Never mind. I'm not gonna even say go to creative.
Fuck you, too.